Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Long time no see. Um, and welcome back to another one of our tutorials. Now, I know I've been gone for a while, and that is mainly because, recently I've just been thinking about serious things, like getting an education and getting a job, those simple things. But then I thought, hey, there's still a lot of things that I haven't covered that people still might not know how to do. So that's why I went back here and decided to make a couple more of those. So hope you guys enjoy and learn from these. And but today we're going to be learning how to open a door. So as you can see, we have a door right here in front of us. And uh, what you'll notice about pretty much every kind of door is that all of them have these. Now, these are called doorknobs or door handles, and there are different types of doorknobs and door handles. It depends on which door you're trying to open. So, but this one, we just have, I guess you could say, a standard, regular doorknob. And these are the main things you're going to want to focus on if you want to open doors. These are what allow you to open the door. So, if we just kneel down right here, as you can see, if you look very closely, there's like a mechanism in here, and this is what allows the door to open. So you can't just pull the door open. You have to so you wrap your hand around the doorknob, okay? This is step one. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to turn the doorknob. And if you don't know how to move your hand to turn the doorknob, I've made a video covering that as well. So you should probably watch that. But before you watch that, make sure you watch a video on how to breathe, so you know how to breathe. Because without that, you die. So learn how to breathe, then learn how to move, then you'll know how to open the door. So anyways, you turn the handle, and then you move the door this way. So that's pretty much all there is to it, and I'll explain how that works. So when you have your hand on the door, do you see that little thing like in between the door and the wall? That is the mechanism. So there's this little metal thing that's inside this wall partially, and that's what keeps this door closed. Now when you turn this handle, it moves that mechanism away, leaving nothing there. And that makes you free to open and close the door. If you want to close it, just move the door back in its original place. And basically, that's pretty much all there is to it with these kinds of doors. But there are a couple of other doors that we need to cover, so let me show those to you guys. So as you can see right here, we have a very different type of door. It's one with a window, but don't worry, that has nothing to do with it. So this kind of handle is more of like a button type of handle. I call it a button handle. So when you're trying to open these kinds of doors, you do the same kind of thing. You wrap your hand around this handle here. This is meant for your hand to go through, wrap around. Then you put your thumb, or I don't know, you could just do this, whatever you prefer, but you put your thumb right here, and it's the same kind of mechanism in this door. You press this down, and then voila, it's open. Then you can close it like that if you want. So this isn't the only type of door, though. There are many different kinds of doors, so let me show you the next one. So this is another type of door here, and as you can see, it's the same kind of concept here when it comes to opening doors. So you do the same thing. You wrap your hand around this handle here. You turn the handle, and then the door moves open. So This strategy is you use pretty much the same strategy when it comes to opening all the doors. There's just different ways of turning it or pressing it, basically. Is what it all boils down to. Now there are some case scenarios where you're going to have pretty vastly different types of doors. And an example here is the standard closet door here. And with these kinds of doors, it's kind of the same concept where you wrap your hand around this. Then you're going to pull it back, and the door basically just opens in a similar fashion. So that's basically what you want to do in those kinds of cases, and that's a cat. Anyways, and I don't have these types of doors in my house, but basically there are some other, say, like glass doors, for example, that you would have to pull on it, and instead of pushing it, you would pull it to the side. And I might leave a link, some videos for that in the description, so you can get a better sense of what that looks like. But anyways, now we're going to move on to how do we lock doors if we don't want anyone coming in for whatever reason. So basically, first, if you want to lock a door, you have to close it first, because it's not going to work otherwise. So as you can see here, it has that mechanism there. That means it's in the wall, and if you push on it, it won't open. But that still doesn't prevent someone from turning the knob and opening it. So say I'm in a bathroom right now, and I'm going to want my privacy, right? So if I don't want anyone coming in here, basically what I'm going to want to do is, with most doors, you're going to see things like this, little switch things like this. And what you want to do, this is what enables the door to lock itself. So you're going to want to get this and switch it up. So instead of horizontally, it's facing upwards. And as you can see, it can't open now. So this is what prevents pretty much all doors from being open, is it enables like another lock there. It reinforces the lock on the door basically to where it can't open even when you turn the handle. Now let me show you how to open all the other different kinds of doors. Now the doors I've shown you with the handle that you wrap your hand around and pull down, the locks on there are the same as this one. You just turn it up and then it locks. But there's one other door, the button doors, that have a different strategy that you use to lock it. And let me show you. So as I've shown you before, these kinds of doors have the same kind of locking mechanism. And the way you lock these doors is kind of similar, but it's just bigger. And you wrap your hand around it and push it the other way so that it pushes another thingy in there. Let me show you what that looks like. So as you can see, it's basically the same kind of thing. The locks just look different, but it's basically used for the same kind of thing. Except on the lock on that door I just showed you, you turn it from left to right. And that is basically how you open, close, and lock doors, everyone. I hope you learned something from this, and if you did, leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you all later in the next video. Goodbye.